better. It brings back those connections to that time, and the music of the Wiggles is just great fun. And,
Right.
So for me, that's one thing I love.
Hearing grown-ups,
and watching them,
and,
it's like they're reliving their childhood. They're back to being 3 or 4 years old again.
Absolutely.
Now, Therese, you're a GP.
Yep.
So now we have just chatted a little bit about this before. I think, Kimmy, you were up on the stage first because Luke got a call over the radio.
Yeah, Luke called. I was outside the actual venue itself in the merch stand.
Yep.
And Luke called over the radio, Kimmy, Greg's down, please come, And so, no, but Therese was actually there.
Oh, Therese, you were there first.
Yes, she was there before I got there.
I thought you were.
No, you were there before. Yeah, because that's how we communicated.
Yep.
Yes, because he was. Yeah, you were on your side. That's right. And then I checked.
Right.
I remember I could tell straight away by the colour of your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a bluey, purple, grey,
very clammy.
Very clammy, and I could tell by your tongue. Your tongue,
Right.
to me, was quite swollen.
Okay.
You vomited a little bit, and then so I said to Therese, "No, we need to start CPR now."
Look,
Yeah.
sorry if people. I hope nobody's offended by the details you're getting here. It's not for any other reason than to raise awareness about what to do when somebody's in a situation, because early identification of when somebody needs CPR is so important. So as soon as you can identify that somebody needs emergency help, call 000. And, identification of that situation is so important. So Kimmy and Therese were up there. They'd seen that I needed CPR, and we don't really know who called 000, do we? I think there are a few people calling 000.
Yeah, really not sure exactly who that was. Yeah.
But 000 were on the way, and you guys had started the
We
CPR.
started that, and mouth to mouth. At that stage, we shared.
You poor people.
We were swapping.
Yeah.
Yes, we were swapping a bit of body fluids.
Yeah.
And then, oblivious to Therese and I, the show was still going ahead.
Yeah, right.
Which
Steve
we
was still on the drums.
still on the drums.
No
We didn't
idea.
even know that there was a song playing. We were tunnel vision, just working on you, and then my next memory was Steve coming over and in my ear, his beautiful voice saying, "Kimmy, do you want me to help? Do you want me to take over?" And it was like, "Yes, please." Yeah. And I can remember Steve doing his first compression and your chest just going, like just being sunken in, just with his sheer
The
strength.
pressure, Yeah, well, they say you've got to push, to a third of the depth of somebody's chest. So it's a fair push, isn't it?
And a lot of people, again, bringing awareness to certain situations. It's not to be scared to do it and to press. A lot of people get scared that they're going to, break a rib or they're going to really make the situation worse. You're not. And look, a rib may break in the process, and that's understandable. You're not going to kill that person or make them worse.
In fact, that's a good point. Yeah, I mean, when somebody's not breathing and not responding, it doesn't get worse than that, does it?
Exactly.
There's no such thing as worse than that. So
Have a go.
There's nothing worse than doing nothing at all. That's
it. There is no right and wrong.
The right thing to do is just go for it, because any attempt at resuscitation is better than none.
That's
and
exactly it.
look, I don't know what the laws are like all over the world, but I really think the laws have to change. If there is any law that allows someone to be prosecuted for having a go at saving somebody's life, in that case, it needs to change, because I know that in certain, I don't know for sure, so don't take me as verbatim on this, but I'm pretty confident that throughout much of Australia, if not all of Australia, there's a Good Samaritan law that says that you should step in and do something, because saving a life is more important than breaking a rib, basically.
Yes.
And when they're in that position, that you cannot make them worse.
That's right.
They will only die, and that is the worst thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it sounds tried or cliche, but I am living proof that it can save lives. So please, 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 let's save lives. Do what these folks have done. And I just feel so strongly about it, obviously, but I'm really glad to be hearing your story about what happened. So we don't know how long I was out for, really, do we? But you say it felt like a long time. I mean,
Oh, it did feel like a long time.
Felt like a very long time.
yeah. And I guess